welcome to the workout and welcome to the video. This was a back, bi, and triceps workout, but I'm actually just gonna show you guys just the back day. Now, I feel like a lot of people get bogged down in thinking that you have to follow a certain routine for 6 weeks or 8 weeks, and then you switch it up and you do the next routine for 6 or 8 weeks, meaning that you do the same exercises every workout. And this is not true at all. If you know what you're doing, if you know what muscles you're trying to stimulate, how to contract them, you can play around with what exercises you're doing. Like for example, on this day, I was actually gonna start with seated cable row because that's what I've been traditionally doing. But then I looked over at this machine and LP actually did the same thing. We were like, let's start with something different. So we did. It's always good to challenge yourself to something that you aren't expecting. Not because muscle confusion, your muscles aren't gonna be confused because you thought you were gonna go do seated cable row and then you did isolateral row. But it keeps you doing something new and trying something new and pushing heavy weights on a different exercise for your first exercise instead of always doing heavy on the same thing and then moving to other exercises. Now, another exercise that I don't really love that much is the dumbbell row, so I decided I'd throw it into this workout just to challenge myself a little bit. Now, when I do these, of course, keeping your back straight, keeping your chest up, keeping your front arm straight, and trying to keep your body solid, I like to pull my hand to the top of my hip, almost like I'm starting a lawnmower. So it's not like the dumbbell's coming straight up off the ground in a straight line. It's actually curving backwards towards my hip and then going forwards towards my shoulder. Now, of course, my form is not perfect because I don't often do these, but I wanted to throw them in there just to get a different type of contraction, get a different type of pump today. Then I moved from there to seated cable row. Now, this is something that I usually do one of my first exercises, but like I said, I wanted to give a different feel to my workout today. I just felt like going in there and doing something unique that I wasn't expecting in my brain. Now I'm using about 175 pounds, which is somewhere around 80 kilograms on the seated cable row, which is not that heavy. I've gone up to 250. I could probably do about 225, 230 for a set of 8. But at this point in the workout, I really wanted to concentrate on using a lighter weight and feel my back contract. When I pull back on a seated cable row, I try to feel my back because there's such mass there being contracted. I like to try to feel my lats squeeze between my elbows, which is kind of weird to think about. Now I usually like to do some sort of a pumping thing, like a pullover, some sort of basically like a fly for your lats. But today I just felt like doing lots of rows and lots of pulls. I was just getting a great pump. So I decided to skip my regular routine again. Instead of doing cable pullovers like I would regularly want to do at the end of my workout, I decided to do these dual pull downs, and it was just the perfect end to my workout. I got a sweet pump. So the moral of the story of the video is don't be afraid to break from your routine. You never know when you'll be stopping yourself from a better workout by denying variety. Thank you guys so much for checking out another one of my videos. Please like and comment if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed, please do that. Check out the apparel on beyondtheweek.com. I love you all. Big J.
Lift heavy or die MIRIN! Yeah!